What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Now, when you read the title of this, it was probably something like Starbucks goes full Miller Lite, or Starbucks goes full Bud Light, or Starbucks gets even woker. When you hear the term Starbucks and woke, you're really not, it's not that jarring. You're not that surprised about it because this is Starbucks' brand. A lot of people drink Starbucks because it's there. A lot of people drink Starbucks because they see value in a $9 sugar coffee drink from a company that also supports their same political ideology. Many people don't drink Starbucks because of their whole "we don't say Merry Christmas, we say Happy Holidays" stuff. Look, I don't like when companies get political. I don't like when coffee companies get political. We saw this with Black Rifle Coffee. We saw this with Starbucks. It's literally why I started Coffee Brand Coffee. Well, now they have described their store as the best place to come out as a woman to your dad. I guess. I don't know how this sells coffee. But I mean, let's take a look at it. And also India. I didn't know India was like, some interesting stuff. By the way, if you are a former Starbucks drinker after this, I have my own coffee company with 4,300 reviews with an average review score of 4.8 out of 5. Flavored, unflavored coffee made right here in the US of A. Roasted on demand, available in whole bean or ground. Not only will you like my coffee better than theirs, it will taste better and it will be more affordable. And you can make it at home you can even get a really fancy mocha master to make it with all the money you're going to save. We have unflavored coffee. We have one of the best lineups of flavored coffee in the industry. We have these cold brew bags that are amazing for summer. We have obviously hazelnut churro. We have double caffeinated, decaf, everything you could want as a coffee drinker. 15 different organic teas. Real cacao cocoa. Promo code DELISH today, DELISH. I will give you 10% off your order to give us a try. I know you'll love the product. Now let's look in why maybe Starbucks. So Starbucks India, your name defines who you are. Whether it's Arpit or Arpita. At Starbucks, we love and accept you for who you are because being yourself means everything to us. You see here, I'm a huge Starbucks fan, virtually spend thousands of rupees in their coffee shop every year, but I still can't believe why Starbucks India would launch a woke campaign in the name of advertisement. Can't they just make their market their coffees and services to India? Yeah. I mean, who designs these campaigns to guilt trip people which don't apply to even 0.1% of Indians? Perhaps I should give my allegiance to Third Wave Coffee, which is better coffee and equally good service. I don't know. Third Wave, maybe it's an Indian. Stop spending money with them. Hey, by the way, I wish I could ship my coffee to India. My Indian fans, shout out. Fail to understand the need for a multinational to get into sensitive topics in a brand of hypersensitive, sentimental people. Huge dent in the brand. A lot of Indian people in here. This isn't Americans flooding this in. It's quite simple. They don't want regular people there. We're missing their point. The skin, Dr. Tata is big time woke. They own Starbucks, Tanish HQ. They fund The Wire, Harvard, Cornell, etc. I didn't know of that. From this, it's clear that America's biggest exports are deranged. No, I don't approve of that. How interesting. It doesn't seem to be a company-wide policy. According to New York Times, the baristas in the U.S. have made allegations of discrimination. Apparently, you don't really accept people for who they are. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't... Seriously, we will deal with our issues when they come up. The last thing I need is preaching by a Western multinational corporation. You take care of serving coffee. The Indian folks are based. For me, it's never Starbucks again. I mean, everything, your logo describes it all. They assume themselves so elite that they can't sell coffee in Australia. A coffee shop next to Starbucks in Melbourne does more business. Error. So now our pit can be called Arpita generates soy milk. Is that what you were promoting? Half of these, I mean, like, I love this. Here's a woke, perhaps Indian person saying, half of the people complaining here on this ad can't afford Starbucks, even occasionally. Oh, yeah. Call them poor. Transphobic trash. It sounds like you're, what would be the word for it? Poor-phobic? It's not that, by the way, like, I mean, you should have waited 5 or 6 years before making this advertisement too soon. I mean, you see here, has Starbucks and propaganda becoming synonymous? Starbucks launches propaganda-filled anti-union website. Never forget that they went against unions. Let's see here. So here we have presumably a father and mother calling our pit, waiting on their son, perhaps. No answer.
सुनो, इस बार गुस्सा मत होना, please.
Okay, so don't get angry this time, please. Now here comes. Sorry. Here is presumably our pit, now dressed as a woman, at Starbucks. And oh, the dad doesn't accept. How shocking. The mom's very accepting. Now the dad's walls are getting broken down.
Thank you, Papa, for meeting me.
Why is she speaking in English? That's really odd. I'm sorry, he. Why is he speaking English?
I know बड़े साल बीत गए.
Okay.
लेकिन आप आज भी मेरे लिए सब कुछ हो.
Wow, Starbucks coffee's really breaking down the void. Oh, here we go, the big emotional moment.
Coffee.
Wow. 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 Oh, and then the dad put Arpita in the name on the coffee cup. Oh my God. Dad used my... Thank you, Starbucks. Thank you, Starbucks. Oh, so based. You know, like, Starbucks praised for new gender-inclusive ad starring trans model. What? They're literally saying that, you know, our coffee will break down our coffee will make... Who is this for? This is one of the best and most touching ads I've ever seen from people who are wearing masks in their profile picture. I mean, look, you have every right to exist, obviously, and live your best life. That's always been my position. But these ads don't sell coffee. In fact, you see here, boycott Starbucks, trends as new ad on inclusivity divides the internet. Starbucks is facing backlash over its new ad about trans rights. Hear how internet, I mean, what? You see a lot of the people. There are many Arpita trapped inside Arpita. Now, thanks to Starbucks, the problem is solved. Yeah, I mean, like, never been to a Starbucks, never will, because I prefer independent coffee shops that make real coffee. Would love. I'm one of those that does not consider Starbucks coffee. Seriously, we'll deal with our own issues. I saw that one. I understand the father's pain and dilemma, but his son could just no longer live as someone whom he never associated himself. That's life. Bold ad by Starbucks. I didn't know that, you know, is India woke? I kind of thought that was just a Western thing. My Indian viewers, shout out, holler at your boy. Let me know. Stop advising your customers you're just selling coffee. You know, okay, with so many issues in the world, this deserves everyone's unwavering attention. Wokeism of the highest order. I mean, look, they sell coffee. Eventually, you know, you have to think of different ways to do it. But I just don't think, yeah, sure, it gets this video made, right? And I'm talking about, I'm not personally offended by it because I think Starbucks coffee is garbage and coffeebrandcoffee.com sells way better coffee. And if you just spend a little time making it at home, you would agree. Get a nice to-go cup, make it at home. Just give it a try for a month and you'll save hundreds of dollars. The people that go to Starbucks and spend $9 on a Mocha Joca BS with double, triple shot, this, that, and the other thing. I mean, make it at home. Have fun with it. You could buy your own machine. You can make the exact same stuff at home. Trust me, these baristas are not exactly going to 6-year in-depth collegiate program. You can learn everything you need to know on YouTube for the most part. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. We'll talk to you again real soon.